Hey guys, I want to apologize beforehand. This artwork is kind of patchy because I was stressed and didn't really pay attention to detail, and I fixed it afterwards, but I'm sorry that the lines are kind of patchy. So today I was originally going to do a weird things I did as a kid video. And then I got my voiceover done, and I was listening over it, and just something, it wasn't right. The artwork didn't fit it, and just my brain kept going back to something over and over and over. So I want to talk about that instead. Now, my whole life I've been a weird person. I've been out of the ordinary, and I've just been different in ways that you can see and in ways that you can't. Now, as a young child, around my elementary and first year of middle school, I was me. I was weird. I let people know what I thought, and I did not hide my true self. And what I got out of that was hate and horrible things. People, I did cry a lot, yes. People called me a crybaby. And I was very emotional, and I am a very emotional person. I like being around people who, can share their emotions and things like that. And so I was constantly put down and bullied. People would constantly make fun of me for how I looked and for how I acted, for what I wore. And one of the biggest things that they latched onto was my hair color and my eyes. Now, this sounds really dumb, but I have blonde hair and green eyes, which you don't see very often. Now, for some reason, I don't know why, I was constantly made fun of for that. Because people would be like, oh, you don't have actual green eyes, stuff like that. They were like, take out the contacts, or stop trying to be someone you're not, yada, yada, yada. And they just they knew that my eyes were actually green and all that stuff. And they just latched onto that. Now, I have a very low self-esteem. I do not think highly of myself in any way, shape, or form. And so that hurt. It hurt a lot. Now, honestly, like I said, I cried a lot. Sometimes I'd leave class just to cry because I couldn't hold it in. And then middle school hit, and everything got so much worse. And as it got worse, I hid myself. I put on a mask that was so thick, the real me didn't exist. She was hidden deep down inside, dying, depressed, horrifically just trapped in an endless pit of despair. And on the outside, I was happy. I smiled. I was nice. And I just, I was someone I was not. And I went my whole middle school years like this. People still made fun of me, but I didn't let them know it hurt. I hid it from them. I just put on a smile and said, okay. And like I said, I don't think highly of myself, and people know that, and they will latch on to that, and I'm very skinny and tall and not filled out at all. Did not mean to rhyme. Now, girls and boys, they'd make fun of me for having a small bust, for not being filled out. They'd be like, oh, she's just a stick. Or some girls would be like, oh, would you like me to donate? I have plenty. So all that dumb stuff. And they knew exactly what they were doing. because they had intentions to do such. And there was a few people that I got really close to, and I thought I could be myself around them. And then to hear them talk behind your back in the worst way possible shatters you. My 8th grade year, I was in such a dark place that I did not think I could get out. I was constantly depressed, constantly just horrifically in a horrible place. And all the people that I thought were my friends talked behind my back, purposely threw me under the bus for random things, lied about me, made up rumors, things they knew weren't true. And my mask just got thicker. No one knew I was hurting. No one saw it. And no one, not even my family, knew what I was feeling. Because I hid myself. And I tried talking to my family about it. So, you made me think of, oh, why don't you just talk to your family about it? I tried, and the only thing I got was, just be you, it's fine, nothing like that. No, you're not really depressed, you don't have that stuff, yada, yada, yada. I think I know what depression feels like. When you feel like you are in a dark hole, and all you can do is cry, and you cry until you have no tears left to cry. And just darkness engulfs you, and you feel alone with no one there. You know you have no one to turn to. It's the worst. It's horrible. And I am so glad that I am out of that. I'm glad that I stopped doing what I was doing to myself. And that's honestly thanks to one person. This specific person I can talk to. They're the most amazing person I've ever met. And without them, I would not have tore my mask off and burned it. I would not have just got rid of it. I'm finally the person that I am. I'm the true me. I don't hide myself anymore. And if people don't like me, so be it. I don't care. And if I have a bad time, I know I can turn to this person and talk to them. And I am so grateful for them. They're one of the few things in my life that bring me joy, true joy. And I guess what I'm trying to get out of this is, if you've done this to yourself, if you hide yourself, if you don't think that you can ever get out of that dark place that you're in, trust me, you can. You can get out. And if you don't have anyone, I promise you that you will find someone, and they will love you. They will love you for your true self, and they will help you break that mask. And they will help you get out of there. And once you're out, it is the most amazing feeling. The world is so much brighter. It's warmer. It's amazing. And if you're the person that puts people down, or even thinks bad things about the person, or just doesn't, unless what you say has true proof behind it, and sometimes even then, don't say it. But unless it has good reasoning, don't say it. And especially don't say it behind someone's back, where they could find out, or anything. Just, your words hurt so much. And that, I'm telling you firsthand, it is horrible. And no one wants to feel that pain. And I know I've gone on for a while, and the video is almost over. I'm almost out of time, but I just want to say, always be you, and find that one person that will love you, and turn to them. So, I guess that's all I have to say. But I just hope you guys
understand this. And I love all of you guys. Bye.